Hello greetings, welcome back to another video. So in today's video we'll be tackling social responsibility. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like an WhatsApp class for mathematics, business studies, physical science and economics, you can email or WhatsApp. We have classes, WhatsApp classes, where you get exclusive videos, notes and question papers for as little as 300 Rand per month and 50 Rand registration. So those are the contact details. And so on today's video we'll be talking about social responsibility. So definition of you need to know the definition of social responsibility. You need to know the initiatives by businesses to address socio-economic issues. I did socio-economic issues in my last video, so you can check that out. And then definition of corporate social responsibility, CSI. Let's zoom in. What is social responsibility? So, social responsibility is the moral obligation to address socioeconomic issues and challenges and so give back to society. So, a social responsibility is a business giving back to society in which it operates in. It needs to give back, do something for free for that community. That is called being socially responsible. So know the definition of social responsibility. It can be asked in section A. I have shown you how the question is and how to answer. I did grade 10 previous question paper. You can check them out. March I did 2023 and 2022, so I have two previous question papers for business studies. You can check them out. And then definition of corporate social responsibility. What is the definition of social responsibility? CSI. So we did the definition of social responsibility is giving back to society. And then definition of corporate social responsibility is CSI is the willingness of a business to carry out social duties to improve the quality of life of employees, owners or shareholders and the community. So it's basically improving the quality of life of stakeholders. Why CSI? The business cannot make a large profit in a poor community. So if a business helps to improve the standard of living of its stakeholders, it will also make profit in the long run. So when you see big businesses giving out bursaries, they are trying to increase the standard of living so that they can have more returns on their investment. So who are stakeholders in the business? Community. A richer community will lead to more profits. Suppliers. This includes suppliers of raw material, stock, finance, and labor. Trade union. Stakeholders are people who have interest in the business. Okay, so trade union also have an interest in a business. They negotiate with employer on behalf of workforce, which is the employees. Employees include including fair salaries and wages, as well as other benefits as part of their payment. And then we have competitors as stakeholders as well, can be used as an advantage because they open up new methods. And then government places limits on what businesses are allowed to do and protect businesses against crime and unfair discrimination. So this is the impact that its stakeholders on the left hand side, and then on the right hand side is the impact that stakeholders have on the business. And then consumers, they buy from the business, and the business therefore needs to make sure that products are of quality, safe and sold at reasonable prices. And then Eugene 2, what can businesses do? How do businesses address socioeconomic issues? Like unemployment. Let's see how they can address unemployment, inequality and poverty. People who are poor cannot afford much, and therefore it will be in the interest of the business to help increase their disposable income. This can be done by creating employment. So they want to maximize, the business want to maximize profit. How can it do that? By creating employment so that people can come and spend money. Businesses also need to make profit and offer investment opportunities such as pension funds. So there are people who work for the business must have pension funds. So businesses can allow young volunteers to work to get work experience that will help them get jobs in future. So that's what businesses can do to make sure they reduce unemployment, inequality, and poverty. Because a lot of businesses want experience. So if you allow youth to volunteer in your business in order for them to get experience so that they can get a job, you have played your part as a business. So 1.2 is unproductive labor force. Many workers are poorly trained or not trained at all. So businesses can, to address unproductive labor force, give in-service training to employees, especially in new technologies, give bursaries to employees to further studies, or give bursaries to prospective students. Now, how can they address HIV and AIDS? HIV positive employees often are able to perform their duties well. Businesses can formulate a clear HIV policy, initiate an HIV/AIDS awareness campaign, distribute condoms to employees, give financial supports to NGOs that work with people who live with the disease, supply retroviral medicines, and counseling to HIV positive. That was a short chapter. So we have there a short question: distinguish between social responsibility and corporate social responsibility. 4 marks. Discuss three stakeholders in business. So when they say discuss three and then it's 6 marks, you're gonna get 3 marks for naming the stakeholders and another mark for discussing, writing their impact. And then you're asked to write an essay. Zola Zulu started a factory producing herbal remedies from natural ingredients. There is a great demand of her remedies. She decided to turn her small business into a company. As part of her plan, she decides to set up a social responsibility plan so that she will be able to tender for government contracts. Discuss social responsibility and identify initiatives Zola can get involved in to address socio-economic issues in South Africa. Don't forget, if you would like exclusive videos, notes, and question papers to help you pass the or ask questions when you have questions with regards to your work and have someone answer you, don't say you don't know where to look at. If you can afford the classes, then why not? So you can pause the video, do this activity, and I'll show you your answers now. These are the answer to question 1, the short question. You can just pause the video, mark yourself, or do corrections. And this is the so you have to mark yourself social responsibility under following headings. So you need to write the definition, why CSI, who are the stakeholders, and then the socio-economic issues and initiative. For factual content of each component, refer to summary of textbook. So you just mark yourself according to this rubric. They didn't, but yeah, I will show you how to write an essay. Yeah, soon, maybe after 2 weeks, we will delve into writing essay and all that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Until the next video.